All right, welcome back. So today we are on the SQL query tab. So if you're joining us for the first time at this particular video, just so you know, I've covered a lot of video previously. We are still on our new MDPM application, which makes it super simple for you to go into Microsoft Dynamics 365 behind the scene, which is Dataverse, to make different analysis that you wish to do. So you could have the CRM, like I said, or the ERP application. This our new application will work absolutely fine. So today I'm going to be going through a new tab there, which is called SQL Query Tab, SQL Query Tab. So what will you be able to do with this particular tab? I'm going to be explaining it shortly. So just so you know, simple and short here, the SQL Query Builder, it can help you to build or execute SQL syntax. So on the next slide here, I'm just going to go through step by step so you know what I am about to demo here. So like I said, we are now in the SQL tab, and in this particular tab we'll be running, you can use it to run query, builder, and execution. So what can this tab be used for? Just so you know, as you can see on the left hand side, the purpose here, is clearly similar to any SQL workbench that you have, but a little bit downgraded so it can kind of give you simple performance that you need. The first thing you notice here, the purpose is simply to query with visuals or with code. It depends on the option that you have. What I'm going to demo today for you will just be the SQL builder alone. So as you can see, there's one up to 3 different features that you can get here. First of all, the first bit here, you can run SQL queries, simple and steady. You can also run select, where, or join queries, and you can go run simple ingest queries also from this tab. But I'm not going to be demoing the number 3 here. I'm just going to be taking number 1, number 2 here. So what could be the use cases? As you can see here, the use case could just be developers transitioning to Dataverse. You want to run some simple to complex queries on your comfortable language, which is the SQL. You can use this application also to achieve that. You could have different kind of scenarios that you're comfortable with using SQL. You can also apply it in this particular tab. So now let's see how it looks. So I'm just going to go out of this presentation here. And as you see here, the next bit here, what I've done behind the scene, I have carefully brought out, what you see in front of you here is Microsoft, Dynamics 365. This is an application, custom application that we have that I'm going to use to demo this. So before I start right here now, I'll just need to go to the particular table that I want us to work with. I'm just going to do a search so you can see it. I have a table called project management, and that's the table I want to get. Project budget, yep. So I got project budget here. So this is our project budget. Let me make it bigger. So bear with me, it's doing its thing. Yep, all right. So this is our application. Just go do a little search. I'm looking for project management. Under project management, I have a table called project budget. Fine. So today's video, I am going to be showing you how you can use the project management part of it to do what you want to do. So this is the project management. You can have this number of data. As you can see, there are different columns here, from budget ID up the way till allocated amount. It could be bigger than this. It could be lots of millions of data. You can use our application with SQL to kind of get what you want. So today I'm just going to make it very super simple. I'd like to use our application to kind of bring out the project name, for example, or all of the data. So let's try that, how that looks. So this is our application, as you can see. If you're joining us also in this particular section, so you know, the previous version that I was using, you know, the menu bars were kind of horizontally, and now it's vertical here. It's all the same. I come, if you click on environment, is still the same. It's just that it's on the vertical side. So I'm going to SQL query now. So this is the SQL query tab. And before you use this tab, super simple. All you need to know is to select the environment you want to work in. And now on this particular place here, this particular box, you now write in your syntax that you want. So what syntax am I going to be writing first? The first one, I want to pull out, like I said, I want to get all the records from a table called new project budget. And this is this table here, project budget. So let's see if it's going to do that. I'm running the query now by just clicking on the execute TSQL query. And now it has brought out everything, as you can see. As you can see, look at all the data here. Yeah, I think, yeah, this is the column that is showing us there. Let's put them side by side. Let's put them side by side. And there we go. Yes, yes. So it's showing us this particular, yeah, this one. Let's see, it's quite difficult. All right, I got that right. Yep. So it's showing us this particular column, which is new allocated amount. I think that's there, and this is allocated amount, because what is showing us here is the logical name. So just so you know, the logical name is different from the display name, and that's what it is now. Now that's the first query that we've done. So let's try another query. Say for example, we just want to get, because as you can see, it brought out all the columns. You know, we just want to get one column. Let's have a look. So if we get one column, this is the syntax to use, and let's see. And it has done it now. It didn't bring much column. It just brought out the key columns that it needs, which is this column and the ID of the column. It always does that. Always bring the ID so you know is unique or a duplicate. All right. So that does that. We can try another query, and the next query I'm going to try is this. What this just does is kind of the same thing like what I just did. You know, let me just make it clearer for you and run it. Yep, it's the same thing. And then finally, let's go with numbers. You know, let's say for example I want to get all the allocated amount that is, you know, greater than 5,000. As you can see, that means I don't want to see 5,000 here. Others can come that are above 5,000. All right, and it brought it out. I could also be more specific. What's the highest number here? I think I can see the highest number to be 8,000. Yep, 8,000. Yeah, we can try 8,000 there. We'll put 8,000 here. But I think for us to get 8,000, it's better we get 750. Yep. Yeah, 7,005. So let's try. And here we go. It got 8,000 and 7,800. So that's all about the SQL column, you know, SQL tab. You can use it to do multiple things that you wish. You're very free to do anything that you want to do, and make your reporting very super simple. So just a little recap. What have we learned today in this particular tab? I've showed you now. Bear with me now. So what I've done with this particular tab, I've showed you. I'm just going to get a painter here. Yep. I've showed you how to write SQL queries. This done. I've used the select and I've used the where. You can also try the order and the join. You're all free and you get what you want. It can be used, there are different use cases, and this is one wonderful feature that we have in our new MDPM application that goes into Microsoft Dynamics 365 to make your analysis super simple. Thank you very much. All right, so stick with us as we go through other sections, and for now, I'll be going to the next bit. Thank you.